keep us out of sight. We're all dreamers, dreaming of a good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We're gonna live
Wilted body slowly covering the light. Pull the trigger every night to stay alive. Hope is wishing, but you're running out of time. If I could only read your mind. Read your mind. If I could only read your mind.
Try to shout, but all my words don't make a sound. Tiny pieces of the puzzle on the ground. Try to fix it, but you do this every time. If I could only read your mind.
Read your mind. If I could only read your mind. making sound. No one around, say the word and we'll go. But baby, we'll fall. We all go dancing down, and paradise is found. We're shaking up the ground, 'cause there ain't no stopping love. So there ain't no stopping love. No, there ain't no stopping love.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. Oh, I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can. We're
Okay.
live, apparently.
Yeah, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 404 Esports Dota 2 MENA tournament. Joining me, of course, is Misery. How are you doing, old buddy?
I'm doing great. Excited to watch some Arab Dota.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I only know a couple of the players.
I actually saw, like, we're missing 2 players in the lobby right now, but I saw some of the players, even from Taigun, I've met in pubs. There's a guy called Pub Winner. I've definitely seen him before. Obviously, Afromawzeh that team has like a bunch of players that you know about, like Afromawzeh himself, as well as Mage and Amar, the fucker is his nickname actually. So yeah. But I think they're definitely the favorites here today. So we'll see. I mean, it might be interesting to see if the other guys, what do you call it, Taigun Esports, can put up a fight.
Yeah, I'm honestly not too sure what to expect because I haven't really kept up too much with the local scene over there. I just know like the big star players, you know. So I'm also expecting Afromawzeh and Mage to take this one.
But I can see that the Taigun Esports made it through opens. But I guess everybody did, huh? Yeah, it's all opens.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that team at all before.
Well, good that you mentioned that, because now we can take a quick look at our brackets. If we can. Yeah. So here we see the top 8 teams remaining of the tournament. All the teams that made it through the open qualifier. Gonna battle it out in a double elimination tournament. Obviously, today we are gonna be casting Taigun Esports versus Afromawzeh. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. And on stream B, you'll
get that for next time. Yeah, go ahead. Are we having some sound issues, or is it me? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't hear Black right now, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'm talking over him or what's happening. Okay, so yeah, it's just not just me. Okay, it's people in general, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this is the game we're covering today, and as you can see, Afromawzeh is definitely the favorite. Taigun Esports, actually, now I look at it, they're from Algeria, which is technically Africa, as far as I know, right? Fuck, I don't wanna say something wrong here, but as far as I know, it is. And I think it might be the first time I'm watching an African team. But that is kind of the tournament, right? North African and Middle Eastern Dota. So yeah, who knows what it's gonna be like from down there? I mean, maybe they have their unique strategies. Maybe they follow the meta. It's gonna be interesting to see if they have something new up their sleeve. I wonder if do they play on Europe servers, or do they play on like C servers? Do they play on some Dubai server? As far as I remember, the Dubai server is not that active when I was down there. But I mean, I'm just talking to myself right now. Like it's kind of delayed, right? So I can't really get an answer on my question right now. but that's something I'm thinking about. And yeah, we're still missing 2 players in the lobby right now.
Hello?
Hello?
Am I back?
You're
Can
back?
you hear me?
You're back? Yeah, you're back.
I don't
Welcome
know what
back.
happened.
That's all
Apparently,
good.
my microphone decided to not work anymore, so I had to rejoin real quick.
Yeah, no
Anyway,
problem. I kept it busy.
yeah, I heard you were taking good care of it.
Oh, you heard me. So you.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
you. I just couldn't
So
talk.
do you have any answers for my questions then? Like, what server do you think they play on? The Algerian team,
You mean right now or just in general?
just in general. Like when they play their pubs and stuff. Is it C server? Is it Europe server? Or do you think the Dubai server is it active now? Or because I remember being down there a few years ago, and they said that they would play Europe mostly because the Dubai server was kind of inactive and pretty bad.
Yeah, the Dubai server is pretty inactive. And I think they just do it like attacker who plays both on SEA and Europe, but mostly on Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But you see him on SEA like every once in a while.
Because
But I really don't
I've
know.
seen
Like his ping is just so bad.
the guy called Vasim, also known as Ray DM.
Yeah.
That guy, he's the offlaner for Taigun. I've seen that guy in pubs for sure in Europe. I remember his nickname. So I guess maybe they're just playing Europe with
Yeah.
somewhat high ping.
I mean, I would think so, right? Like, if I could choose between playing SEA or Europe, and I have bad ping on both servers, I would definitely choose Europe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Europe is definitely the best server to play on.
Yeah,
in
by
terms
far,
of
man.
quality games. Yeah.
Yeah. Even compared
play
to
C
China,
server, right?
also. Yeah, I play C server. It's honestly, it's very comparable with NA server. It's not that great of an
No,
experience.
I know. I was in C that like last year around this time in Malaysia for the calls, and yeah, I did not like those servers. I did not like playing there at all.
Yeah, it's honestly not very nice, and yeah. Well, whatever. Shit happens.
Yeah. Looks like the Taigun guys are having some issues, and they're still missing in the lobby.
Yeah. Still waiting for 2 people. And while we're waiting, a quick.
So we could look at the bracket again, because I think the first series is for me pretty hype, because you have some players on both teams that play a lot of pubs in Europe and are pretty good, like good players, right? Like some of them are like actual professionals, like GH, and I thought I had the 404 Wikipedia page open so I could check. Right, so you have the YOLO Night guys. Like I know some of those players, and some of them are part Danish, part Lebanese. And so I know I spoke Danish with them a few times and stuff, and they are obviously maybe casual, but they still take the game pretty seriously. And I imagine they could put up a fight against Team Lebanon, who's probably the favorites to win the whole thing.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Dude, I'm so fucking afraid.
No, don't be afraid. I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, after looking at all the teams in the tournament, Team Lebanon is definitely a favorite for me. But apparently, GH has been missing in the Open qualifier. He didn't play for Team Lebanon, so.
Well, he is playing the actual Epicenter League right now. He's actually
he is
playing as we speak for Team Nigma right now. But I mean, I guess it depends if it clashes with his real team, right?
Yeah, of course, you would rather do that.
But even
did you talk about Noob, by the way?
Yeah, they still, like, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they still have Noob and Rajix, right? Who are both, and even I think their 5-player, Aixen or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. All those guys are all players with pretty high MMR, playing in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, I know Rajix very well, and Aixen, when I was still playing in Europe, I met them a lot. And Noob, I've just seen recently. I think he's playing for Spider Pigs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and he's like rank 80 or something. Honestly, being rank 80 in Europe is a pretty big deal.
It is. I mean, even being rank 200-300 is honestly pretty good. Like, the thing is, the MMR difference, like winning one game can move you like 10 ranks. So the MMR difference is very tight between the top 200s. I saw like some of my people from friend list, I check how it's going with their games and stuff like that, right? And so when they win 4 games in the top 100, they jump like 30 ranks. You know, that shows how close it actually is when you're up there. But yeah, I mean, Noob, he plays a lot of games. I meet him I'm playing a lot these days as well, and I meet him a lot in my pubs, and he plays a lot of Void Spirit, a lot of Storm Spirit, just basically these very active mid heroes with mobility.
I mean, it's pretty much a meta right now, right? Like, you just want to have this like high mobility, high damage mid hero, and just want to make space for your hard carry. Like, this entire meta is just hard carry.
Yeah, I know it is for sure.
Yeah, that's Did you like this meta, by the way, or do you prefer another one?
I mean, I still like Dota as it is, right? Even though it's like maybe a bit boring with the meta and stuff, I'm still kind of just used to how Dota is right now and just going with the flow in that sense. So I don't necessarily hate, or I'm not bored of the game or something like that. For me, even if it were to continue another few months, I still think you would eventually end up with some new strategies and keep innovating, because right now there's a lot of Omni Knights and a lot of Viper and stuff like that, and you don't see much Medusa, for example, which I think is really good against both Sven and Omni Knight and these heroes. Enigma is starting to get played, so even though it is stale, it's still kind of growing in, there are still stuff happening. People are still trying to innovate and figure out how to beat certain things, and I'm sure there's plenty of ways you can still go. I do think though that the jungle is a bit too strong. Like,
yeah, stacking seems pretty crazy right now.
I mean, it's kind of stupid that you beat the Sven in lane and he barely gets to level 5, and then you don't see him for like 5 minutes, and you click on him and he's like top level, top net worth, Echo Saber, mom, and he's still just like, what happened? I thought we were winning.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I just feel like in general right now, it's like the jungle gives a lot, and all the carries can farm it very easily, because like whether you're a Void who builds Mom, or Sven who builds Mom, or even the Spectre who just builds Blade Mail and farms Ancient stacks now. So it's like all these carries can do it nowadays, and they just all accelerate so fast. Like, the only problem I have with this patch right now is like the Dota economy.
Yeah.
So
bit.
We're going to be looking at some highlights from the open qualifier here.
I see. 6 months ban. He's playing Shadow Fiend, I see. Right there. Oh, they have this is actually this is Risk. This is what are they called again? What's the team name? YOLO Knights.
YOLO Knight. Yeah.
You see on Radiant here. Against another team. Hill Bears.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good question. Dude, what do you think about SF, man? I haven't seen a hero in forever.
I don't know. I don't like it that much. I think first you need a player that's really good at the hero, right? Because it's you can't make that many mistakes on this hero, I think, for it to be ineffective. And then I think the Yule's build is like, it's cool and all, but I think it's also just too one-dimensional, right? Like, you need so many items for you to be actually good.
Yeah,
I think. And then I think only like the only two players I've seen make SF work in recent times is Iceberg and South American player Leo Style. That guy is a fucking monster on SF. You think I'm kidding?
Yeah.
But actually, that guy is actually a monster. He plays Shadow Fiend so much. He's really good.
There's definitely like a lot of like hero specialists. Anyway, we've just gotten information that we gotta go to a break real quick and so until then, we'll leave you with some lovely music. See you soon.
drag me down. You pick me up, so let it all go. Give it to me, I wanna hear you scream, scream all my name. I wanna hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. I wanna hear you scream, scream out my name. Like you mean it. I need to hear you scream, like I can't be replaced. Like you. I need to hear you.
So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of.
All right. Seems like we're back.
Yeah. Quick update on the situation. Team Taigun Esports forfeited game 1 because they were about half an hour late, resulting in a default loss. So Afro is up 1-0. But Misery, do you know what can save you from such problems?
Yeah, you just got a 2-0.
No. The new Intel.
No?
Get a better gaming experience with Intel Turbo. Boost technology 2.0 by directing your most crucial workload to the fastest cores, giving your clock speed a boost of performance when you need it most. Maybe if they had that, could have made it on time.
Yeah, and they probably need it. I mean, definitely big shout out to Intel for for sponsoring these type of events. It's definitely making Dota grow and stay in the business. So cool.
Yep.
Looks like we have a
Thank
draft
you.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good here.
So what's up with this Timber ban, by the way? I've been seeing it quite a bit.
Have you?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
in
exactly.
SEA at least. I don't know about Europe so much.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's definitely a hero that can be annoying to deal with, but I think in this case it's because of Rajix, right? He's like the Timbersaw
True, he spams
25
it so
level. He might even be 30 already, you know? Like he's like,
Yeah, it just
that's
came
his
out
hero.
yesterday, already 30.
Yeah, that's definitely zero. So that might be why.
Yeah.
And yeah, Afromawzeh team, they're banning out the Viper. Pretty kind of standard these days, I want to say.
Yeah.
And Omni-Knight,
as well as the
very
Omni-Knight.
meta bans.
The Viper offlane is so annoying. Like you literally just net a toxin every wave, and the carry has to last it on the tower. So annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not really about the. It's more for me. It's like you pick the Viper, and no matter what kind of safe lane you're up against, the Viper will have a free lane, right? But he also gives the enemy carry kind of a free lane until a certain point. At level 3, it starts getting pretty
like
annoying.
level 3.
Right? Yeah.
Level 2 poison attack, 5 stacks. These like I don't know 30 damage per second can get pretty brutal, especially with like a clockwork +4 or something.
Yeah, it's very easy to play it off and suddenly when you have this Viper clock, Viper tiny, whatever.
Yeah.
First pick
Mars
here.
first pick though. Yeah, can go either middle or off lane. Very strong laner, very strong team fighter. Can build team items, can build damage items. I love that hero, honestly. It's on the highest of my playlist.
Mars is really strong, and they respond with Undying. I think it's also a pretty good response. Although you will definitely expect the Lina coming. I think if you pick Undying like this, because Mars Lina is already such a strong lane, and it's good against Undying.
And pick a Morphling. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can work if he gets a fast 3, but he can get pressured out of his lane pretty hard early on against his Mars Lina.
I think, but I think the thing is, in this case, the Undying should be able to buffer for the Morphling early on, right? And maybe even be out of XP range by just running at the Lina. and then the morph can get solo XP. But still picking morphling into Lina already, like this early, is maybe because I feel like Lina is pretty good against morph throughout the whole game, no matter if it's 4 or core. Because you can always do the burst and you stun from fog and all these things. So, but we'll see.
agree.
I mean, it's in general, it's hard to find a carry against Mars Lina. It doesn't really matter what it is. You're gonna get pressured a lot, right?
Yeah, laning becomes so difficult,
What would you
man.
play? What would you play against
Mars
Lina?
Lina?
Like, you playing Nyx or Juggernaut or something? It doesn't work. You know, you're gonna get smacked by the Mars.
Yeah, Lina just harasses too much by herself already, and then you have a strong hero like Mars. If you ever get speared and get stunned again, like, it's just brutal. There's so many brutal offlane combinations nowadays, like Mars Lina, CK also.
Mars Lina. I mean, Morphling might be one of the, in this case, one of the better ones, because you can get harassed, but you can always like just get soul ripped or whatever, right?
But he needs to get level 3, level 5 fast, and Undying needs to basically just try to 1v2 them for a while.
So we have a pretty good bans from Taigun Esports. I mean, makes me think that they kind of know what they're doing a bit, right? You could say, because they're banning out heroes for the Morphling, AA, Classic 1, and Anti-Mage as well. Definitely heroes like you don't want to face when you're Morphling. And Afromawzeh choosing to ban Sanking and Rubik. Maybe there's a bit of, they know that the offlaner plays a lot of Sanking. Who knows, right? I don't know why they would choose to ban Sanking particularly here. Maybe it's because of Anti-Mage ban that they think, oh, they might want Sanking.
Yeah, you know what I mean, it's possible, but it's like Sanking just feels a lot weaker than a lot of other offlaners right now. So unless they have like a specific plan or knowledge, doesn't strike me as like a super good ban. Yeah.
Nah, Sanking is, I think it's pretty weak here overall. Rubik and Doom ban here, okay.
Yeah, I don't know about this Doom ban either, to be honest. The hero doesn't strike me as super amazing. Like, if you pick Doom offlane, you give the carry free farm, basically. Like, no matter what carry it is.
I think Doom is played a lot as a mid right now in Europe. So it's probably for that. And if, for example, Afromawzeh wants to pick up that Void Spirit for Noob, then maybe he doesn't want to play against Doom, for example. Because not only does Doom not care about Void Spirit mid, he also just eventually dooms him, right? Free farms, and like, it might be something like that.
Well, that's the thing with the draft by Afromawzeh though. Like, Mars can go middle or offlane, Lina can be middle or +4. Like, they're super open right now.
Morph Shaker, all right.
If it gets online, it's still scary. It's just Shaker is pretty weak in the current meta, don't you think? I've seen Secret run it a couple of times, and it just doesn't really seem to do so much.
Nah, he doesn't do much. I think even when he gets Blink, his Echo Slam is kind of underwhelming. Like, either you get, like, if your enemy plays well around it, like, you're gonna get that 2-man Echo Slam at most. Maybe not even 2. And then once you're in there, it's very hard to survive. So every time you commit your Echo, you just die afterwards. Right?
Yeah. Feels like just a weaker Tiny, right?
I mean, Tiny is also kind of weird as a 4, right? But I agree though. I think Tiny has more potential. Echo Slam is just such a long cooldown, and it's not even that amazing of a spell. I
mean, honestly, all I can see right now is they're just setting up this morphing for everything, right? They're picking Undying for him. They're picking Shaker for him. They're banning AM, Morph. I mean, they're banning AM, AA, and Void just to protect the morphling.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's also a bit about like, how much does Shaker need to do to win the game? Does he need to like win all lanes? Does he also need to get early blink? Does he need to gank? Does he need to? How much does he? Or is he enough to just be a fisher, right? And play chill and just be an agonist for the morphling? Because then I can definitely see it work. So if I'm Taigun right now, I think the best way to draft here is to pick a hero that can both go mid and offlane.
Yes.
Right. So pick a hero that's like a ranged hero, like a Bat Rider or something like that, that can go with the Shaker, but that also has the potential to go mid, because then you leave the last pick open for potentially being very strong.
Yeah, but as you
CK
say, they
here.
pick CK probably for the off lane.
Yeah, I would think so.
CK
Right?
Shaker
Maybe
sounds very weak though.
Yeah. It feels like you don't really have the kill potential, right? And
Oh man, I feel bad for the CK already.
yeah, CM Monkey is definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a hard lane. I mean, they
And
really need
Shaker
to
can't help
abuse
you.
the first few waves. I think. I mean, the only way they can really play early game is like you need to Fissure twice, right? And then you're gonna
Yeah.
double wave, and then you
Mhm.
need to make shit happen with that double wave and like dive them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
you have
TK is
to.
pretty strong that early on, which means they could potentially make the lane really weird like that. But yeah, I mean overall
Mhm.
I agree. I think if CM and Monkey just play chill, they should be able to. They can even counter push too, right? With just Nova and even skilling the Monkey Q level 1 if they really want to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, as the levels go higher, like Nova plus Monkey King Orb of Venom, I don't think the CK can really lane
maybe.
there
I
at
mean,
all.
who knows? Maybe they can throw the CK mid here and just to pick a new hero that's really good against Monkey.
Mm-hmm. Which hero would that be though?
Let's see
Like
what
a Wind Ranger or something? Because Bad Red is banned.
We'll see. I mean, I guess if Afromawzeh, they might make a, if they make a weakness here in their pick, there might be an opening. But in general, I think it's hard to fit a hero like that in that can really make it worth it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they could potentially still adjust the Monkey King also. Sorry, in this drafting order, who has the last pick?
Dire.
Dire. Oh, Taigun then. Okay.
Yeah.
What does Afro need in then? Just something like some sort of space maker, right? Like a Puck or Ember Spirit or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could also go Zeus or, yeah, I mean, you can even put Lina mid, I think, as well, and pick another 4 type hero. You can, I don't know if you necessarily want to pick another like carry, but I think it's more up to just pick a hero that the mid player is comfortable with, just a solid mid laner. Could be like a Death Prophet or whatever to make your lineup solid.
I like Puck a lot, just generally against Morphing Shaker, because if you ever call the Morph, he just can't do all the shenanigans in a team fight.
No, I mean, I always like the idea of Puck. It's just rare that the mid Puck, maybe in C, Puck is actually, it's the most played like region for sure when it comes to Puck. People over there are really good at Puck. But in general, like it's rare to see Pucks from mid lane. Because I was playing with Jesse for a while, right? For like 3-4 months. And he loves Puck. And he plays a really good Puck too, but it's just limit to what that hero can do. Tiny.
Yeah. Tiny is a very good pickup too. Yeah, of course. I mean, Puck is just a support mid, right? He doesn't deal damage.
Yeah, it kind of is. But the Tiny gives you both physical damage, magical damage, and like a solid mid, and it's pretty good versus Morph. Enjoys the CM aura a lot, has a lot of heroes to play with here. So their lineup is really, really aggro, a lot of spells, no cooldowns really, just very strong, actually.
Yeah. Yep, and they can kill the tombstone pretty easily with the Lina already, so they didn't have to worry about that all too much.
But to be fair, Tiny is really weak against Undying in game. Like if they end up not killing that tombstone, that mid Tiny is really bad versus Undying. You can't move when you get a few zombies on you. You can't kill the tomb. You can't kill the
Tombstone
zombies.
is too good.
You're really bad. Okay, so Taigun
what are we
here.
expecting
They
last
could
pick
pick
here,
some.
Like Ember doesn't strike me as super good, but they need something like that.
Nah. Can they do like Storm or Death Prophet?
Storm,
there's
DP
too many spells,
I like.
right?
Storm is a bit
DP's kinda
too
cool.
greedy, I feel. Kunkka.
Okay.
It's
also
that
pretty
makes
cool.
sense too. Yeah.
He can kind of soak up a lot of the spells, right?
Yeah, and he lanes really well against Tiny as well.
Yeah. All right.
Well, so after the draft, who do you think is going to have the advantage?
I mean, I would say probably Afromawzeh, right? But I don't hate, I kind of like the last pick. I think if they can play the lanes well, Taigun could make it upset here.
Yeah, I'm just a
I'm
bit
gonna be
afraid
tapping
of
in game,
the
watching it there.
like
So, yeah.
ganking potential of Taigun, because like as soon as Kunkka is missing, like he's pretty much the only guy that can really gank you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like as soon as Kunkka is missing,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna have to be careful. And then when he shows, you just farm again. I think they can play pretty greedy here on Afro.
Yeah, I mean they can just play the lanes out as well, because bottom lane is gonna be pretty rough for CK eventually, and then they can also easily move. They're very free to play however they want. I think staying in the lane is not gonna be bad for them, but also like moving early is not gonna be bad for them either. So yeah, I agree.
I think it will just come down a lot to the mid matchup. I feel both side lanes should go into the favor of Afro's team. But the mid lane, if Kunkka gets a really good game, then I see a lot of potential
He can
for
maybe
Taigun.
do it.
But
Yeah.
But that's a big if. Because Tiny is not weak against Kunkka also. You need to be careful. If you ever get tossed into the tower, you're in big trouble.
So let's see here. So yeah, it is Marthlina off lane. Nothing weird going on
Yeah, Tiny mid.
on either side.
Safe
They are
lane,
moving
Monkey
3 people
CM.
bottom.
Yeah.
Also Shaker starting with tangos and not clarities. That's normally you go double clarity.
Yeah, like you
Shaker,
can't
which
even
means
fissure
he
it
might
twice
try
now.
he might try to, yeah, he doesn't have mana to, yeah, but he might try to use his
Interesting.
body a bit more this way
Yeah.
early on.
30 seconds to battle.
He will have to, but against the CM Monkey, it's scary. How do you use your body against
Yeah.
those heroes?
Monkey's
they're walking
starting pretty
around a
greedy
little
items
bit.
with
Yeah.
They see him though. They have a ward on the high ground there, so they know.
Oh, but I gotta be careful here.
CM is gonna die here, no? Or what?
Double stun from Lina. CM looks pretty dead, but maybe they can get a trade. No, just dead. Afromawzeh is also in
Lina
trouble
is
here,
also in trouble. Yeah. Like, see the CK
another stun here on
Oh,
CK?
1 second.
but never mind. And Morphing managed to steal 1 bounty rune actually. So there's 3 bounty runes for Dire.
Okay, I just realized the stream is a little bit
Lively now. Your admiral is
like
on
just a second delay, so I'm gonna have to not spoil the stun of the CK there. But yeah, anyways, we have the Undying running to top instead of TPing. That's fine, I think. Giving him off, you know, solo XP potentially.
Yeah. But we're expecting this Morph to have a really rough lane until level 3, right?
For sure. But Undying should be, you know, should be really good at making that happen. Maybe the best
Yeah.
you can find of 5s.
Also, I feel that they sabotaged themselves a little bit that Lina went bottom, because he went to lane really late, so the Morph actually got a little bit of farm before he even arrived.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, the whole engagement level 1 was not good for Radiant, right?
Yeah. Holy shit, this technology is foreign to me. See all 3 lanes at once.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the
Step
some
lively now. Your admiral is on board.
high quality production.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, where do you expect the most action to come? Is it just gonna be from the side lanes?
I mean, probably. I mean, top lane should be a lot of action, right? In general, especially when Lina hits level 2. He's gonna start really smacking the Undying and the Morphling over and over, and it's probably gonna lead to Undying dying at least once.
Yeah.
I imagine, you know, I almost think he would be doing something wrong if he doesn't die once
Yeah.
in this lane. for his Morphling. But bot lane too, we have a lot of shenanigans going on with the creeps. Shaker has been pulling the wave all the way to shit 2 and 3.
Yeah. But only 1 CS on Shaker and 2 CS on CK.
Is under attack.
They're
Yeah,
getting pretty wrecked down here.
and CM has 3 denies and 4 last hits.
Yeah.
So Shaker
I
having
think
no
might be dead
chance
here.
to contest. Yeah, it looks like it.
Which I think is fine. It's 0 mana. I think it's an okay death. Morphling almost level 3. It's pretty good for them.
Yeah, I mean that's just how. It's almost inevitable, I think.
Yeah.
Mid
It
lane
is.
completely even here.
Kind of what you expect. I don't really expect the kill to happen until Kunkka is 6 with the rotation maybe.
Yeah, we're
Rex
gonna have the
mark,
room
though.
coming up in 1 minute. Being very annoying here to the tiny.
But he's taking a lot of tower hits here. It was.
Yeah.
Oh! I got
Oh.
tossed into the. Oh, nice glyph. Nice glyph.
Yeah, very
though.
important cliff.
Yeah.
We went with Morphling
We
going
missed
down
the
top,
Morphling
actually.
dying top.
Yeah.
Was he level 3 yet? Probably not.
I mean, he might have been, but it's still suddenly, like, it doesn't always end up being enough if you are too far up in the lane. You can just get chased down. I'm dying again now.
And then
He also didn't
he doesn't
skill
have a
the
TP
waveform.
right now.
He skilled his,
Yeah. Oh, he didn't?
adaptive strike, so that's probably why he couldn't like wave away.
Mm-hmm. Very greedy skill build to get some CS with adaptive.
Your admiral is on board.
Kunkka snagging the top rune.
How's that bottom lane looking? CK's game is looking pretty rough. Oh, we also have mid lane.
CK is
Tiny's
pretty
dying
bad.
actually.
Ah,
Oh,
good toss though.
barely gets away.
Yep, nice, fine. This is gonna give a lot of space to Kunkka though. He's gonna be 6 before Tiny even gets back to the lane.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, that's very true. Top lane should stabilize now for the Morphling too. Like Marcelina maybe running out of gas after getting all these kills a little bit. Giving some
Yeah.
breathing room to the Morph.
I mean, if
Big
Morph
War
is 5, he's
for-
pretty much
Is
unkillable,
under
right?
attack.
Yeah, pretty much. It's still gonna be annoying for him if they keep staying there, 2 heroes, slapping him every time he comes up. But
A tombstone? Okay.
oh, they might actually. Can they get the Lina here? The zombies are gonna go berserker mode here. Oh, not quite.
Very, very interesting tombstone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Morph was level 4 there, but it could be that he thought he had waveform.
Oh, good Fissure. Stealing the bounty rune from the CM.
So what do you think the purpose of the CK is? Do you think it's like a player comfort type of
Dude,
thing? Or
I
do you
don't
think
know.
it's
I
like
thought
a-
the pick was.
Do you think it's like an overall like strategy? You have like Shaker Morph, and you also have the Axe CK, and then there's just illusions everywhere, and a Morph Shaker jumping around. Is it something like that, or is it just? Yeah, could be.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool if you say it like that, right? But CK Shaker is like one of the weakest lanes in Dota, I feel.
I wonder if it's like, this is just me thinking right now, because if you play more Shaker, it might be better to play Shaker like an Undying as a 5, and just have a real 4, like
Yeah.
a 4 hero that can win the lane for the CK, right? In this case, and now you actually have, because the safe lane is like chilling pretty hardcore these days. But lane CK,
CK might be dead here.
yeah, he's probably dead.
And Morphin died again.
And Morphling died too.
Even though he reached level 5 already. He must have gotten speared. Like, I got surprised by the spear or something. Honestly, I don't know what their ping is on this Europe server, but they might play a role as well.
It could be. I mean, it's not actually. It's also not just Marcelina lane. It's Marcelina lane with Siamora too, so they don't run out of gas like we
True.
talked about before. They're just gonna keep going.
Morphin also very greedy. He was at 500 health. Mars solo killed him. And now they have the arena as well. Oh, he got stunned out of the
Oh,
fog.
he's gonna
And he's
die
dead
again.
again. And
Oh, that's
CK
rough.
TP'd also and doesn't do anything. Yeah. So okay, now CK to be top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay. Bottom lane we
That
see
might have
Undying
overextended a bit here.
also in trouble. Yeah. Sorry, I meant Shaker. Spear, but he can't really do anything there. I think it's completely fine to trade the Lina there. No, perhaps a little bit over aggressive, but where does the morphing go now? You can't lane as the monkey, and you can't lane top anymore.
Nah, I guess you. I mean, you gotta wait for the wave to come in bottom. Maybe you can just jungle. Like, I don't know. It's not really ideal for a morph, right? Kunkka goes down.
Tiny actually managed to get a
Tiny.
solo kill.
Wait, oh, solo kill. Lina wasn't even involved in that.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, so it's kind of crumbling for Taigun right now. Shaker morph trying to kill Monkey, but that's not gonna happen.
No
He doesn't
way.
have waves still.
Dire's middle tower is under
Wait, we're level 2 adaptive? Wow, that is so
Yeah.
greedy. That is insanely greedy.
Top lane Tiny in
I'm
this
dying to
here.
be 2 TP's bottom though.
Yeah.
Yep, CK is dead. A lot of action bottom. 4 heroes
Kill the
here.
Monkey. Alright.
Big rotation, double kill for the Morphling. That was very necessary for him.
Yeah, but they should really put pressure on bot lane. Like running after the Lina, running back to mid here is not really what you want to be doing. I think you should all go and hit bot tower and try to force them to come to you.
Yeah, at minimum
But
you
that's-
force the rotation, but if they don't rotate, then you just get the tower flat out, because Morphling does a lot of damage there. Toss back,
Now
stun,
they
Dragon
end up
Slave.
reacting to mid, right?
is under attack.
Lina's dead. Bye bye. Kunkka might
Bot
still
lane
be.
morphing. Refuses to wait for him.
Does he have it yet? Oh, he does.
Dire's
He's
top
had it all
tower
along.
is under attack.
Oh, the quelling.
Wow. Tree.
Very pog.
Quelling on Morph, huh? Interesting choice. Is it just for the monkey or for the lane also?
I think it's for the lane. Right? Maybe it's
How
for
much
the
damage
monkey.
does it give? 6 for range.
But it's still more than you can get anywhere else, right? For that amount of gold.
Yeah, it is.
But on Morphling it's pretty
CK
weird
ult.
for sure.
Yeah. Kunkka is no boat. Oh, Morphling just died even while morphing. Holy damn, I didn't know they had that much damage.
A Tiny should be really high level at this point. They're gonna keep chasing here.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
That
attack.
was a high range Laguna as well. They're just kind of getting overrun. Like we spoke how greedy Taigun's, we spoke about how greedy their lineup is, and they're getting punished hard right now.
Yeah, no, it definitely does feel like Taigun has to play really well and make really clutch like movements and stuff like that to actually be able to stay in this game, because otherwise like Afromawzeh's team is just gonna press their spells all the time and people are gonna die. Mid lane?
I haven't really noticed during the draft, but they have no damage actually on Dire. Who has damage?
Yeah, not really. Only Kunkka. They can only kill when they have boat on somebody, right?
Yeah. They're trying to go on the... Nope, just faking on the Tiny. Monkey King is middle as well. Have to be a little bit careful here. Nope, he's fine.
Your admiral is on board.
Is the new Monkey King a harder carry than Morphling late game? Like the way you
maybe.
build him with Battle Fury Axe and stuff?
And I think so. When you get Skadi and stuff, potentially, you can definitely outcarry more. I guess it depends on the rest of the heroes. But the new Axe build is definitely strong.
Yeah. Good rotation bottom again, another kill on the CK. He just has absolutely no game, man. 3k net worth, almost the same as the Lina.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, CK is a hero you need to be rich, right? If you're poor, you have no impact in the game.
For sure. I think CK. Yeah, I mean, if you gotta play that hero, you
Dire's
definitely need to
bottom
win your
tower
lane.
is under attack.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't play a losing lane on CK, then why bother picking the hero? Like, what qualities does the hero actually have, right? Not really any.
Monkey King going pretty deep here, though. Or just jumping out, Undying didn't hit him.
Yeah.
He would have been dead, I think, if Undying just hit him once with the slow of the ult.
Yeah, for sure. He would have got next.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if I pick CK as a player, I would definitely want to have a +4 Lina or +4 Lashrock or Mirana or something like that. I can really pressure. Like, feeling the Shaker is more good for heroes like Nature's Prophet and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's similar to like, oh, look bottom, oh my goodness.
Wow! There was a 6 CM ult and a 3-man stun by Monkey as well.
Yeah, no, but what I was saying, like, I think CK is a bit like Slaughter, right? Like, if you have a really bad lane on Slaughter, it's kind of hard to come back. And your impact is going to be very minimal. Like, CK is even worse than Slaughter, because Slaughter can at least run in and tank and press amp on people, whereas CK doesn't really do much at all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Right, so
are fortified.
we have the Blink online on Tiny now. Like, how does Taigun get back into this game? Like, they're gonna get some good baits going, but how do they do that?
Dire's
I mean,
is under attack.
I think definitely keep defending that mid tower. I don't think they can lose that for free here. I think they need to really throw bodies at this tower. But
Dire's middle
yeah.
tower is under
If that goes down, the map opens up so wide for them and it becomes so small for Taigun. That's literally what's
because
happening
they're
right
giving
now.
it up.
So this is not a good situation.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
But then again, I mean, what do you even do? Can you defend this tower, or are you just gonna die and then lose the tower anyway? So maybe giving it up is the right choice. Morphling does almost have E-Blade actually, so there might be potential. And Shaker, I think, is somewhat close to Blink too, so there might be potential for a bit of a comeback.
Yeah. I mean, it's really the only saving grace right now. Like the E-Blade, and then getting a big echo. We're seeing
Okay,
a
we got
replay
bit
here.
of a replay here. Yeah.
I think it's the
It's about bot.
the bot lane, the triple man stun and the CM ult. They were so beautifully
Yeah.
done.
CM is literally in the middle of all three of them. That doesn't
Yeah,
happen very
and they
often.
can't do anything to her.
Ah,
Dude, CM ult is deceptively tanky. Like CM with ult. How much do you get? +10 armor or is it +20?
let me see actually. I think it might be 20 actually. Yep, +20 armor.
It's
That's
20
quite a lot.
armor. You're so tanky suddenly, yeah. And that's like minute, what, 12? Double plate mail for free.
Yeah. Well, that's a big difference for sure.
Alright, Aghanim's completed the Monkey King. Do you also agree that Aghanim's on Monkey King is more or less a farming item, right?
It is, but at the same time, you can pretty much kill Roshan, like, almost solo with it, and you kill buildings really fast with it, and,
Yeah.
you know, things like that, but you want to just continue to farm. Yeah.
But you will never go
No, I
Battle
agree
Fury
with you.
and Aghanim's, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, some people actually do
either
that,
or.
I think.
Yeah, but
I
they're
think some
crazy.
people. I think there's no reason to battle through Monkey, right? You can just go Axe. It's just, it has the same effect.
Yeah,
Unless
and it's
you're
also way
playing
better. It just
against,
creates this area where you just don't want to fight in it, right? There's like 4 monkeys standing there. You don't want to run in there.
I mean, Battle Fury can only is probably good against illusions, right? Or
Yeah,
you know,
like a kill or something.
stuff where you need the cleave.
I'm
on
thinking
the high
it's
ground,
just
but they
bottom
have a
Tombstone
ward.
is getting taken out instantly.
Yeah.
And now what do they have left? Morphing, all on strength. I don't think they can take this fight. They have no damage. They should disengage.
Yeah, it's not looking very good right now. That's the Echo though.
Oh, the big Monkey King ult and CM ult again on 4 heroes. This Monkey King and CM, they're just carrying this team fight single-handedly.
Yeah, and Kunkka has 1 HP in the trees here. He's also gonna go down. It's a wipe.
Yeah, like on it, Monkey and CM literally just single-handedly carried that fight.
But
The
that
Mars
was
wasn't
actually,
even
like,
part of it.
imagine Tombstone. If Tombstone was up there, like, or if they had a different hero than CK, like, it was actually kind of close, right? They got a nice Echo Slam. They, like, they played the fight well considering.
Yeah.
They just lacking something, right? Like, they have Undying had no impact that fight, and CK had no impact, so they're effectively fighting 3 and 5.
Do you feel they focused maybe the wrong hero? Like they focused Tiny after his combo rather than a Monkey King?
I mean, did they focus anything? Didn't they just kind of echo and Oh, more thing.
Oh, he got
Like this.
orchided and
Oh, he's
he's
fine.
alive though, he's alive and Monkey King dies.
Yeah.
Orchid on Mars. I've not seen that. Holy.
Oh no, Shaker dies to just a Dragon Slave here.
Yeah. They get big damage with Tiny coming in from behind. He
he's
got
morphing
orchid with the
down.
morphing down. Oh no!
That's not what you want.
That's the worst feeling ever.
One by one, they fall.
Also now you're
I mean,
stuck with
Orchid
this
morph, right?
E-blade.
No, Orchid morph.
and he has orchid.
Yeah.
That's actually a really smart
I-
pickup after he saw the
I
Eagle
kind of
Song.
like it. I kind of like it, honestly.
Yeah.
The
Dire's
Orchid.
bottom tower is
Because
under
he has two
attack.
braces already and a wand. He's already kind of tanky, right? And he with
Mm-hmm.
this Orchid, he will continuing to scale and become a core.
Yeah.
Like,
And he
instead
doesn't
of
need to
buying, like,
blink because he
viewers
already has
or
Tiny.
whatever. Yeah,
Excellent.
he will still go back for it, I think, though. But he doesn't need to rush it, though, right? Right? That's the point.
Okay, if I'm morphling now and I'm committed for this item build, I feel terrible. Because I don't have Manta, I can literally just get blown up all the time.
You feel terrible, but at the same time, you have committed. You have the eBay finished, right? So you also feel like,
Yeah.
okay, there's actually potential for a comeback. I think if you have a, what do you have? You have a Manta now instead. You don't feel that much better, right?
Yeah, you can't really burst heroes. You feel safer, but you can't burst anything.
Here, like you hear, you see
Morphing
you gotta
actually
kill Nina
killed
just
Lina
now.
bottom.
He won't get that with a Manta. So I think this
Yeah.
is the highest chance of winning still.
Yeah. It's just a
but the
comeback
thing is,
item, right? E-blade.
Yeah, he needs a Manta, and then he also needs the Aghanims, right? And he kind of needs BKB as well. I actually don't think he can
Yeah.
go Manta into Axe. I think he needs Manta BKB into Axe.
Yeah. But he...
Because BKB
Yeah,
is
for
fucking
sure.
needed this game. Like, look at their heroes. You cannot play without it.
But-
it feels like.
Oh, another
See him here as
kill?
well?
Yeah. Orchid did again though. Arena
Yeah. Can he survive?
and dead.
Oh, barely. Barely died there.
Mars is in trouble here though. Is he just gonna TP out?
Oh.
Just TP out! The Mars
Yeah,
passive is
very
too
clutch.
strong. Oh, he's level 16. It's level 4 Mars passive already. Level 16! This is a high level.
Yeah, what is the levels going on right now? On the...
Level 13 on Lina, 15 Monkey, 16 Mars. How is Mars so high? He was offlane.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
but he got a lot of kills, right? He hasn't really died. He's in all these fights all the time.
Yeah. I was surprised he's higher level. Oh, he blinked into the... He wanted to steal the Vampire Fangs. The monkeys are killing him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He had Orb of Venom too, so the monkeys kept slowing him.
He's gonna keep going here, isn't he? No cares.
Yeah, absolutely. And once he has the Scar, his morphing really is not a problem anymore.
Radiant's
The
bottom
heal
tower
reduction
Yeah.
you get from it is so good against morphing.
Yep, exactly. He's so tanky too.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is a
Yes,
new thing
although-
with Aghanims on everyone. Like Leshrac builds Aghanims now, all these heroes. It
Yeah.
gives so much HP.
Dire's middle
No, there are
tower
just some
is
heroes
under
that
attack.
didn't really have a good item build before. Leshrac being one of them, Monkey 2 being one of them. And when you discover Leshrac, I mean, when you discover the item build that is Aghanims, and it's really good, it suddenly gives you that item build that just
Radiant's bottom tower has
kind
fallen.
of makes the hero work. Because Monkey King was so weak before with Diffusal Blade, or whatever you went, Battle Fury, it just didn't work out.
They just have no damage. Like, Tiny messed up his initiation, but they just can't punish him. Monkey King with a big ult back then, stun on 3. Undying dies instantly, and onto
Yeah,
Kunkka,
they're taking this
and
chase
it's a
here.
2-0. Yeah. I mean, they had a lack of damage before, and as Radiant just gets bigger and bigger, it's just becoming more apparent how
I think
really the draft
CK is just so malplaced in this game, right?
Yeah. Goodbye CM though.
And it doesn't feel like there's any timing where this hero is gonna have be a factor.
Yeah. No, whenever I saw CK be successful, he crushed his lane, he gets a fast Aghanims, and he actually scales so well with the Aghanims because he farms like the entire map every 70 seconds.
Yeah, no, I mean for sure. but I think the only way, like we talked about, you need to have a free farm lane. I think because the hero farm's kind of slow as well.
I mean, he's still trying to go for this Aghanim's build.
Tiny might die here.
Hey, also the Lina got
Lina
bursted
too.
by the Morphling. 2 kills.
See him died before. I mean,
Well,
Monkey is solo
Monkey
pushing
is
top.
just taking top 3.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Kunkka went for Armlet, by the way. What do you think about that?
Dire's
I
middle
mean,
tower
he went
is
for
under
it like pretty early on. I think it's not a bad choice considering his position, right? He needed some kind of item that can make him fight earlier, make him strong at an earlier timing than perhaps normal. Like, look at the mass items though.
It's going butterfly.
He's going butterfly.
He might be just dead now, though.
But he's dead.
That's a
Yeah.
big streak if he dies. For the Morph. 600 gold for the Morph. He has Aghanims now completed. On Morph.
Yeah, this is very throwy actually.
Dire's bottom tower.
I mean,
I wonder
this
if,
item is obviously just trying to troll, right?
No, for sure. They're definitely trolling around right now. But I wonder if they're gonna say, okay, guys, let's take it seriously and goes 5. Because I think if Radiant goes
He's
5,
committed for the
even now,
butterfly.
Tiny is also going butterfly. At
Okay,
least
like,
then the quick buy.
they have like 6k wasted gold now, basically. So the 10k gold is very deceiving. Initiation on CK Hero. He just dies from full HP, just gets bursted down by Tiny Lina. But Morph kills Tiny again. So much damage potential now with the axe on Morph.
Lively now. Your admiral is on board.
For sure. I mean, I still just think if Radiant goes together as 5 and do these moves together, like imagine Monkey
Yeah.
was there when he went in on E-bladed the Tiny, right? Monkey could just turn and kill the Morph.
A just ran
So-
out though.
Your
So be a
admiral
little
Yeah.
careful. He has 3k
Double
HP on
damage
his
pop.
monkey.
Yeah.
Lina now getting
chasing
picked
CM.
off. They're just playing very solo right now. I think it's time to buckle down a bit and actually take this seriously again.
Oh, he just crit for 1.8.
Yeah, with the Imp Claw.
1.8k. Yeah.
Yep, Shaken are also level 14, all the spells maxed. They can also do double Tombstone, if they ever want to do that. They could also mess Radiant up.
Yeah. Probably not when you have a shaker. What?
Yeah,
How does
probably
that
not.
work?
Yeah, just in case he's
what's
like
the
dead or
cooldown?
something.
Uh,
On Morph, 40 seconds.
It's permanent uptime, right? At 18.
4 seconds downtime now with the talent change.
Right. Okay.
lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's
Unless you go for
I
a
feel like
cooldown reduction.
Radiant is
so-
definitely Afromawzeh team is definitely given the the highest chance possible for Die to win here.
They're going on a Kunkka now though.
He's catching
Yes,
Kunkka.
Heaven Talbert. Double damage as well.
Oh, Echo onto
Echo in the backline. Mars dead.
Masks.
Mars still alive actually.
Kinda caught the Morphling with the Orchid.
Yeah. Big Arena
they
also,
caught
he
him.
can't jump out.
Morphling
Morphing dead
died.
too. And this Monkey King is just wreaking havoc in the backline.
Yeah.
CK though with a double kill in the backline. Yeah.
Kinda salvaging his game a little bit there. Probably gonna finish the axe now.
Yep. Also buyback by Lina.
Oh,
Ah,
he's
he
gonna
rolls on the
catch the
Kunkka
Kunkka
though.
though.
3, bong.
Tide.
Yeah, I mean, Monkey is a problem they can't really solve right now.
Yeah, and are they ever gonna be able to solve? How are they ever killing this monkey? They have to kind of E-blade and nuke him down, right? With Echo and stuff. Like, they literally have to use everything to kill him. It's
Yeah.
hard for them to find 3k damage like that
Also, the top tower's
without
already
him
down.
turning on you.
He's just gonna set up the Monkey army now, and should be a free Rex, right? I don't think I can contest this.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's so much damage.
I mean-
Aghanims on Monkey is crazy good.
Yeah, it is.
How many monkeys do you have up at one time? 4?
I think 3, and then the 4th one runs out,
Okay.
right? So you can barely have
Yeah.
4 up.
Yeah, the 4th hits like once and it disappears.
Dire are scanning.
But yeah, do you like this BKB choice of Monkey? I feel he's not really in danger of dying, right?
Scanning.
What would you buy?
Perhaps...
Butterfly? No, the Echo Slam. Echo thing is True Strike.
The Echo thing...
The Shaker hit.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't buy Butter, I
think
guess.
it would probably... It would probably be just some sort of damage.
Yeah, but MKB is not
What would the best
particularly
damage item
good.
do? Yeah. Satanic,
You can
maybe?
go MKB. Yeah. Doesn't really do damage,
I just
but
feel like-
it's like the same, right, as the BKB.
Yeah,
BKB
he's
is
always
just
full
cheaper.
HP in those fights. This is what I feel. Or Basha, even
Yeah.
Basha is really good on Monkey too.
Yeah, Basher could be cool.
Into Abyssal Blade, makes it really tanky too.
I think the
Tiny
BKB
invisible
makes
here
sense
though.
too, right? Because like if you have BKB, okay, Tiny looks maybe
He
fine.
didn't Adaptive Strike him. Yeah, he didn't Adaptive
Yeah,
Strike
he
him.
didn't. He blinks out.
Tombstone up though. Chaos Knight getting speared up. CK
Is
ult.
Monkey gonna try to kill the Tombstone here? Oh, what is Monkey doing?
Dude, he has to be a little bit careful.
He's
Or does he?
very deep.
Morphin jumping back in. Echo Slam on 3.
But all the die heroes are
Ah,
dying.
and a
It's
CM
just-
ult again.
Yeah, just so
CM
much
ult and
burst from
Tiny.
Tiny.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
And we
this
see it
fight
again in the replay here.
Nice
Monkey
Echo
King-
Slam. It felt like.
He definitely overcommitted a little bit. And then the beauty now. CM, Tiny. Oh, so good.
It's actually once again this thing where they have the CK, right? Who doesn't have an aura item or anything. So these spells, even this late into the game, still just deal so much damage. There's no pipe or greaves
Yeah.
or anything. Because if Morphling survives, like they kill the monkey there and Morphling survives the combo with like 1-2 other heroes, then suddenly they can turn around, right? Potentially, and make a full comeback in that fight.
Morphing buyback. They're just gonna get out though. They didn't manage to get in. They saved the Rex though for now. Which I guess is a win.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. What do you
Morph
think
buyback.
about the buyback? Do you think it's worth it for the Rex? I think maybe playing 2 Rexes down in this situation is too rough. Then again,
It is
it's
rough,
also
but at the
rough
same
when
time,
you
don't you
lose
just take
the
it anyway?
buyback.
I mean, they're just
look
taking
at
it right
Tiny
now
now.
anyway.
Yeah.
Middle barracks.
When it's that low too, right? Like it's
Yeah.
kind of pointless.
Not worth it. Either instantly or not at all. Like if you're like on the
Yeah,
verge,
I agree.
you know, just don't do it. But yeah,
Well, Morphling is in vision here.
oh, Lina missed the
They
stun
missed
though.
Lina stun though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Tiny also went for butterfly, by the way.
I mean, they're just memeing, right?
Yeah. I always feel like a bit bad about people doing this, you know. But
Sean has fallen to the ring.
I guess they're just having fun, you know. They're so far ahead that at this point it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Monkey King also going for a butterfly.
Look at that mass attack speed. Have you ever seen a mass attack that fast?
No. Because
Not
usually
really,
mass
right?
people
You
don't right click,
Yeah.
they just W people.
Yeah, I mean, you will see people with like BKB, Deso, Blink, you know, occasionally, maybe even one more item if it goes really late, but they
Yeah.
never buy attack
Like
speed.
Agonyms or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Look at
it's
them
very
hit this
funny with the
camp right
spear
now.
though.
Dire are
Okay.
scanning.
Okay, he's
Might
going
be able
back
to
to
catch some more
butterfly
here.
on Monkey. If he dies, it might be game.
You got Orchid. CK ult to purge it off though. Very well done. I love that about CK ult, man. With Agonyms, it's just the global Manta style.
It's very weird Agonyms. Actually,
Yeah, and
right?
also my screen just like freezes every time he uses it.
It makes sense though,
But-
like having some with his lore and his like this whole chaos concept.
Yeah.
Bottom lane.
Double Freezer here. They don't have enough damage to kill him. Butterfly coming
the
through.
Butterfly. Shaker will go down for sure here, but Morphling is like on the run here. He does have the Shaker morph, so he should be fine.
I'm
Lina
not
is
gonna
catch him,
lie.
maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll get the use here. It's very far range. Wow, he's going in.
wow.
Wow. But even if you get that kill, it's not worth it because you have no buyback.
Because you lost
He
the
got
game.
the kill.
Effect. Yeah, he got him.
I mean, your whole damage is gone now. You have 0 damage. I don't know how you defend anything
Yeah.
now.
Dire's middle barracks.
I mean, maybe you can defend throne. Because it's the throne after all. It's pretty strong. But nah,
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe. Monkey even has Aegis.
I mean, he's just gonna set up the monkey army now at the towers, and he tossed him out of it actually.
Bottom tower is under attack.
See ya, bruh. I mean, you don't even want to walk through these monkeys anymore to defend your throne now. Oh, they're doing the fountain dive strat from Pubs with Mars ult. Or buyback though?
Buyback.
Monkey King is just fighting in the fountain. He says cheese also. But these monkeys are killing them. You still got cheese? Can't get it off though. Yeah, I'm guessing they're having a good time, you know. They could have just ended the game, of course, but
Lower the boom.
why not
Yeah,
dive the fountain?
No way. They get another chance.
Yeah.
If you're on Taigun Esports right now, like
Yeah.
you're the Morphling. What do you tell your team?
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I just need 2 more items. I can carry you guys.
That's very
Bait
positive.
them into the fountain again.
Yeah.
While I farm the side lanes. No, I don't know, man. Like,
No, I mean,
you never want to
wouldn't it
sound
be
like really
like-
pessimistic, you know? But
no, of
what are
course.
you, what are you supposed
I mean,
to say?
I think
Good
if a
job,
team
guys.
like went full on the fountain dive like that against me, I would probably get a bit mad and be like, okay, let's try to win now for real, you know? Let's actually try, because they're just fucking around. But they're just so
Yeah,
far
with
behind.
item builds and stuff too.
Yeah. But so far behind.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it sucks to be in such a position, right? Because you get really mad because they taunted you, as you said, but you can't win anyways, pretty much. It's like,
What if you buy a pipe on CK now? Still. Even though it's late, do you think it's
Well-
still worth? I think it might be worth. Almost.
he's going for Lotus Orb
Maybe not.
instead. Yeah, it's rough to really justify it. But Mars is dead again. The board's coming. Bomb. Well, Shaker for Mars, good trade.
Casual Laguna.
Yeah, why not? Double Tombstone. But they're just leaving. So never mind. Did it ever happen to you that you just got owned so hard while the enemy was trolling you?
Nah, but it happened actually not that long ago where we played against Navi. They were called Flight Simulator at the time. And they won the first game. And we played, I think either we had a bad draft or we played pretty bad or whatever, but we lost. And then the next game,
Radiant are scanning.
they went like 5 down mid lane, just showing on our tower, and like posted stuff on the ground and like.
Wait,
did
like level
all
1
these
or what?
shenanigans. Yeah, before creep spawns, and they posted
Okay.
all these, you know, all these toys that you have doing TI, like all this shit,
Yeah. Oh, the sprays and
you
stuff.
know, at 5, and taunted and stuff. And when that happened, I was already a bit mad from losing, right? Because losing sucks. And then
Yeah.
the next game, I was like, okay, guys, this is not acceptable. We're not gonna lose to these guys. And then we ended up winning 2-1. So
Yeah, I actually did watch that series.
yeah.
It was. was very stupid.
But I guess you never really, like most of the time, if people fountain dive you, they are so far ahead that,
Dire's bottom
you know,
tower
the game is
has been
effectively
denied.
over. It's more like, you know, call GG. Like that's what it's actually saying. You know, just get
Yeah,
out
so
of the game.
get out of this game, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it to other people? Like, let's say open qualifiers for TI or whatever. You're like 20,000 gold ahead, minute 20. Just to have some fun, get the team morale up.
Diving fountain? I think everybody has.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have.
But
Especially with Bristol back.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you dive fountain and die like they did that often. I think you dive fountain, kill a few people, and then you end the game, right? Or you.
Yeah, usually it's you dive fountain, you kill everybody, and nobody dies, but they all died.
Oh, look at this fight though.
Tiny's dead again. Echo on 2 on the backline too. Torrent on 2. No BKB on Monkey. Big ball coming through.
He's better leave.
Monkey's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lina's next on the menu. 2,000 crit, by the way. Dude. Wow, okay, honestly, I wouldn't be mad if Radiant lost this game.
No, I mean,
Like,
they kind of deserve.
like, there's
to
a
lose,
healthy
right?
amount of
at this,
trolling,
at this point.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, they
I feel
to
they
some
overdid it a
extent
little bit.
deserve to lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they might end up winning still. They're still somehow like 20k ahead after all this.
Yeah. But let's just say effectively, Mars has like 8k users net worth or 9k even. Tiny has like the same. I don't even know if they're ahead like effectively, you know? Like those items don't really do anything.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
At the same time though.
What do you think draft wise?
But their heroes are just better, no? Like I guess in these fights it's like Signy dies alone and some other guy dies alone and then the monkey gets jumped, right? Surrounded by 5 heroes. But what if they just do it properly and the Mars or the monkey is in front?
Yeah.
But
So
maybe,
do you think if they
like,
even
Dire
net
looks like
worth,
they're getting roached, maybe.
if they even net worth, do you think Dire just straight out wins? Or no?
But maybe. I think at that point, I mean, even now, the CK illusions might be a problem. Like the CK, if everyone is full HP and the CK props ultimate, everybody, you know, all these illusions, it's a lot.
Wait, what? Okay. They can't give up this Roshan. Whoever gets this Roshan wins the game, I think. CM is just dead. Tiny has no defensive items at all. He's also just dead, I think. More, in comes the help. Monkey King ult on 4. Dude, there's so much chaos going on.
Looking pretty bad for Radiant, man. They're down 3 people.
Yeah. Monkey
Dude,
King
I
also
think they
dead.
lost.
It's a 4-1 trade. It's a 5-1 trade, and they get a Roshan now with Aghanims. They actually lost the game.
I don't know, man. They did end up killing Kunkka. That's a pretty big, and like, I don't think the game is necessarily over, but it's looking pretty bad. Like, they definitely
They're
need to
getting
be
roached
careful.
though, right? With Aegis Cheese, Aghanims. Who do you give this Aghanims to?
Kunkka, it looked
Shaker, I
like he
guess?
had it already.
Yeah, they have 3 heroes with Axe already. Is it Shaker
Maybe
or
you give it to
Undying?
Undying, actually. I think it's better on Undying. Shaker Axe is so whatever, right?
Roshan has fallen.
Yeah, don't take it, Shaker, don't take it. Give it to Undying. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Ah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. No,
He has a Lotus Orb now, though.
guess-
So they're 5k ahead now, but they wasted about 20k gold in items. So they're effectively 15k gold behind.
I also think Dire's experience is so off the top, like these CK is almost 25, Morph's 26. I imagine Undying is pretty high level too. If he starts getting to like level 20, level 25, like, you know, you're not winning team fights anymore actually. Like there's just too much stuff. There's the Undying, zombies and stuff like that, and then there's all the CK illusions, and you just can't deal with all of it.
So, okay, if you're Radiant now, you obviously know you messed up. How do you recover?
I mean, I think you go as 5 on your wards and you chill a bit, you know? Let the creeps push in the side. Like, you don't want to lose this game, right? I mean, you fucked around a lot because you like you know you're better, but at the same time like you don't want to end up losing this one. So I think you can still slow the game down a little bit and wait the ages out potentially, right? It's hard for Dire to just walk down mid, I think, still. Maybe
I would
not.
be really confident in Radiant's chances if they had like proper items. Like if this Mars had like a Hex or something against the Morph, you know, and some Basher on Monkey and stuff like that. Who's now actually going back for the BKB. I think he knows they're in trouble, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm saying like I don't know if Dire can just walk down mid, but I think maybe they can. Maybe they can just go end the game. Because they know Radiant have no buybacks. They have all this Aegis cheese and they should be way stronger in teamfight right now.
Yeah.
Also, Kunkka has the Timeless Relic. It's like insane, right?
Is it better on
Because of
Kunkka
all
or
the
Shaker, I wonder?
I think Kunkka just has more AoE stuff that's easier to hit, right?
True.
Does it work on?
How much
does
is it?
it work on the
25%
Torrent Storm?
Yeah, it does. On all this, on all. of
Yeah,
your
I mean,
points.
I think it's way too cancerous to play against already, and then you add 25% disable on it.
I mean, you're completely right, cause it's really bad if they have BKBs, but Radiant has 0 BKBs.
Yeah,
No, they actually have 1 on a CM. Out of anyone. Out of
Yeah.
everyone, CM has it.
yeah, but the game is paused at the moment, as you can see. Shaker DC. Almost a fire started in my house just now. Are you still here, Black? Might end up having muted yourself once again. Testing. But yeah, I literally had a candle behind me, next to me, and it was like, it wasn't just the candle normally burning, it was like the whole fucking candle on fire behind me. Oh, the Tiny is pinging the fountain. Maybe they're a bit upset about their decisions.
Hello?
Hi Black, welcome back.
Okay. So apparently I have to refresh the website when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard something beep. Was it you? You just spoke about a fire? Like the oven or something?
No, that beeping was something else, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there was like a candle behind me, and it was kind of getting really small, and so it was like almost on fire.
So you just saw it and stopped it, or what?
Yeah, no, my dad is actually here to help with some stuff, and then he just noticed it.
I mean, your dad is a man of culture. Like, he knows how good I am. I like that about him.
Yeah, no, he likes you. He knows who you are.
That is. Oh, wait, the game resumed. We'll talk
Yeah,
about that
alright.
later. Because I'm assuming we're gonna have a game 3 here.
I still have my doubts, man. You really think they can pull through here?
CM.
All right,
And now Shaker's onto.
but it just
Yeah.
feels like they can't stop the feeding train, you know? They can't just
Yeah.
chillax, and
And next one dead. They actually lost the
Dina's
game,
gonna die
man.
bot as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He
I
used
think so.
BKB on morphing though.
Tiny has buyback. That's a tier 1 tower dying just now.
Yeah.
43 minutes in.
I mean,
That's how over this game was
Dire are scanning.
before they.
why did I fountain, dude?
Radiant's
They're gonna be so mad if they lose now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, I know if I threw a game like this, I would be so mad.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, I don't think like
Dire's middle tower is
you
under
fucked around a lot, right? And you had a lot of fun doing the game, probably a lot of jokes, blah blah blah. But ending up losing,
Radiant structures
like,
are fortified.
Yeah.
it's not gonna feel good, like for sure.
Wait, they're initiating here. Undying is just left alone. Can they?
Yeah,
kill
I
them
don't
now?
know. We'll
Dire's bottom tower is under
Mars is
attack.
walking. All right, they can't even kill Undying now.
Yeah.
Dude, look at
He has
Undying.
4,000 health.
He's 4,000 HP.
With the Shaco. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not winning this game anymore, I don't think. Right.
Dude, that's what you get, man. Honestly, I'm not mad. They deserve to lose this game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, showing off when you're better is fine, you know, for a short while, but then you gotta, you know, now you gotta face the consequences. And you know, stuff like that, I don't know how the mentality in the team is, of course, but it can snowball into the next game too.
It absolutely can. I mean, they'd probably feel really confident against these guys in general, though, right? They also know that they were so far ahead and stuff like that this game.
Yeah.
So it might not affect them as much as it would if it was more even in terms of
Dire's
like
courier
how good
has
the
been
teams are.
killed.
Yeah.
But for sure, I mean,
Okay. CM died. Instantly again, got E-bladed. Monkey King also just died, what? Dude, the morph just killed him in like 2 hits.
Dire are scanning.
yeah. I mean, look at his damage. He has plus 1,600 damage when he's morphing.
Yeah. But Tiny doesn't care. Of course, he got plus 20 armor. And yeah. And Lina top trying to split push. But Kunga's already there to defend it. I mean, okay, now you have 20,000 gold wasted and you're in this position. What do you do as Radiant? Do you GG out or do you let yourself get tilted more?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I think you still try, right, to see if you can do something. Age is gonna run out soon, but you don't have any damage anymore, right? Like, I don't know if you can kill a single hero at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You gotta refresh again, I think.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, he has Rapier now, I'm morphing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Monkey is still dead, so is Tiny.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Looks like they're gonna go backdoor tier 2 bot. Playing it safe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, Tiny bot back. Makes on some morphing. Boat is going through to I don't know what. Dina, it looks like he's dead. Monkey's gonna get his ult out here. Might be the comeback for Radiant now. Dying dies. Morphling is kind of stuck there as well. He has the Rapier, so if he dies here, it could be over, but still has the cheese. Radiant's kind of out of gas. No ultimates, no BKBs. But still, Morphling also doesn't have BKB. He's stunned right now. Echo completely whiffs. I just don't think Radiant has anything. Oh, nice jukes by Monkey, but he is gonna go down. He has buyback though. Should probably use it. Morphling is gonna die here. Rapier on the neck.
Is under attack.
Tiny has the Rapier. Morphling buying back. Creeps attacking their base. This game is completely out of control right now. It looks like they might end up winning regardless of all the
Are
throws.
scanning.
Morphling suddenly down a rapier. Suddenly his damage doesn't look that scary anymore. Whereas Tiny is actually a monster, but no buybacks at all. Just CM and Kunkka left. No, I don't hear you still, Black. You gotta remember that those Rexes are still dead, so if they ever get a chance to hit the tier 4s, it goes down very fast with the rapier.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You can hear me?
Goes in on the CK here. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, nice.
Oh no.
Oh, CK!
Morphling is
Oh,
dying.
it got blown
Why
up
would he go
immediately.
in alone like that? He
Rapier.
finally came back.
Rapier on the Titan. Oh, Morphling, no buyback! Ah!
Morphling is dead. Yeah,
And
it
CK no
looks like,
buyback also. The counter
looks
throw.
like they finally did it. The Echo Slam.
Echo Slam on 3.
Does
Wow! The damage is
absolutely
coming
nothing.
through. Kunkka with the ball
Tiny
torrent
peeping
storm on
out.
BKB. It does nothing. Mars takes 0 damage. Oh no.
They don't have their Rapier Tiny right now. They need to get out.
There's Undying's owning.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Tiny
they're
just
just gonna
kinda
buy back.
greased them there. Oh, they're gonna buy
I
back
think
and
just
walk
buy back
down
and
mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But who
So
knows,
while I was
man? This
refreshing,
game
what
is,
happened? Why did the Morphling buy Rapier?
He did. And then
Like-
he ended up
Like, you do
dying.
realize it gives 330 damage, right? You get 1.6k by pressing W as Shaker. Why would you do that? Just go Skadi or something. Or Satanic.
No, he only has, I don't know how the math works, but anyways, it looks like Radiant is gonna hit the throne here. I don't know if they can stop this Tiny. He has the Minotaur
I'm
horns.
just gonna
he
whack
can
the
pop
throne, right?
BKB. Well, yeah.
Look at
I
the
don't
change
see
of
the throne's
mindset, man.
HP, but I imagine it's gonna be low.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Oh,
at the
he has no
fountain.
BKB up yet though. But now
He has
BKB is
now.
off cooldown
He has
again.
now.
Yeah.
Ah, that's gonna be it.
Alright, that is game. Alright, honestly, I did not expect Dire to be able to win, and then I did not expect Radiant to be able to win. Apparently, I just don't
Yeah.
know Dota.
Ridiculous game for sure. Absolutely ridiculous game.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say?
What,
Trolling almost backfired, but they're gonna be feeling really good now, you know? They were about to massacre each other, but now they're like all good friends again.
yeah, I mean it's almost it's undeserved, right, to win that game, honestly. Yeah, it just shows that they are that much better, that they can still win even in that situation. Yeah, but you do that against at Division 1 Epicenter team, you're gonna lose every time.
Or you do it against GH's team, I think they're gonna punish you a little bit harder too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be like, just relax a bit, you know. We know you're good. You know you're good. Just relax. Play it out properly.
Yeah.
Just get the W. Nothing more you need to do. And they did get the
But,
W.
As the tournament progresses, we might see them also take a bit more, have a bit more discipline, perhaps, and show up a bit differently.
Yeah.
We'll see the following days.
Yep. And they move on to the round, to the second round of the upper bracket, and they will be playing against Team Lebanon or YOLO Knights next, which is going to be a huge challenge either way. And
Yeah. So the first game was actually a forfeit because they were late. So it is going to be 2-0 for the series.
Okay, so we got the carry comparison here. As you can see, honestly, the Morphling was really quite useless early on, but after a lot of back and forth.
I mean, he definitely did what he could, right? Like he played pretty well after laning phase, and like he got nice E-blade kills and did what he could to carry his team. Maybe like the rapier purchase, maybe that was not the play, but he felt like, if I can get a rapier now, maybe we can just go end the game perhaps, or it's like one of those games I see on the, at TI, the rapier, like the feeling, So
Yeah.
I don't know the math exactly, but when he had the rapier, it was 1.6, and when he lost the rapier, it was just plus 600.
That could be because he didn't go back into morphling mode before he hit. Happens sometimes.
Okay. Yeah,
But
maybe
that's
I looked
all
at it
like
when
the
he was
white
through the
damage that gets
shaker.
amplified by 400%.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's interesting. And of course, the mid comparison. The Kunkka had no game, man. He got solo killed middle twice. His rotations were pretty off. Whereas the Tiny had like a perfect game.
Yeah, you know who had no game was the CK, but somehow almost won the game regardless. To be fair, the CK axe did become annoying eventually, I'm sure, for Radiant.
Yeah.
It's hard to see what the impact of it actually is, but when you're playing the game and suddenly there's just heroes everywhere and you can't tell what is what in the fights.
Yeah.
We obviously see
It is
them
really
as
annoying.
illusions, but yeah, you can't tell.
And they did 100% damage, right? If a Morphling hits you,
they do.
it actually hits for 400 damage per hit.
Yep.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but
we're gonna have
that
some
is
advertisements coming up,
yeah,
and I think we're done for today.
yeah. But quick before the advertisements, of course, big thank you to Intel again, and one more of their little slogans, which is going to be following. Conquer the game with higher clock speed. Higher clock speeds can help provide greater in-game frames per second, improving playing smoothness and experience. Game using an Intel 10th Gen core device, Misery. What do you think about that? What if I just gifted you an Intel 10th Gen device tomorrow? How would you feel?
Yeah, I would be all over the moon. Of course. Jesse also spoke about the new Intel thing he's gonna buy. So yeah, go.
So you're sold?
Get some. I'm sold.
Okay, that's good. Me too. I'll be getting one for my next gaming rig as well. So, thumbs up from me.
Good.
But that's it for now. We'll be back tomorrow again. And we'll be going into an ad break now. After the ad break, we'll have some highlights. So, stay tuned, have fun, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll end up dying slowly, running away. See, I just want to be able to climb without a fall, to get out of this maze and run. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Please strike me thunder. So I can be free. So I've come to the conclusion I'm just one man amongst thousands. In this world I love them, shout they'll do fine without me. The chemicals in my head don't work as yours. 'Cause every piece of you is a little bit happiness. Every kind of love causes a little bit less regret.
I will only climb the mountain without